I'm currently in the Los Angeles airport, and as of the last hour, I've been using the Apple Watch Ultra as a replacement to my iPhone 14 Pro. I'm packing only the essentials to keep making these YouTube videos, so I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. Now, I have the Apple Watch Ultra at 72%, and it's at this moment where I'm turning off my iPhone and about to experience one of the biggest challenges of replacing an iPhone with an Apple Watch. So we're gonna go to LAX, search, 56 minutes, okay. For me, it's Google Maps over Apple Maps all the way, but I was experiencing that on the Apple Watch Ultra, Apple Maps was responding quicker than Google while driving. Ever since the Apple Watch Ultra has been announced, it's mainly been compared to sport watches like Garmin or Coros, but instead in this video I'm gonna switch it a little bit and see how many days I can go without using my iPhone. Getting a little skeptical because it's already at 66% and I have to fly from LA to Atlanta where my family is. Made it to the Atlanta airport with 46% battery life, and so far Siri has been pretty much my lifesaver, from text messaging to making phone calls. Hey Siri, call mom. ¿Cómo se escucha la calidad? Todo bien. Even though it's got a 49mm display, it's still pretty tiresome to use the keyboard to text. I'm about to go on a run. It's easy right now, just 3 to 4 miles. And let me show you how responsive Siri is. Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's 45 degrees outside.
That's pretty quick. We're at 15% battery life. I am gonna go on this run. It's kind of cold, so I'm gonna also just wear these gloves, see how responsive the screen is, and then the new design on the wheel here. But I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Four miles logged. It was a pretty easy run, chill pace, but I would definitely say it's a lot colder than what I'm used to. Now, the Apple Watch Ultra ended at 4% battery life. I personally think that's pretty good. The Bluetooth was on and I was connected to the AirPods, listening to music the entire time. On top of that, I was streaming with Apple Music, and my mom called me, so I was on the phone for like 4 or 5 minutes while I was running. With the Apple Watch Ultra or just Series 1 through 8, it's always a great experience when you have cellular model. I really love it. One thing though, since it's a little bit colder, I was running with these gloves, and my main complaint is gonna be that I was hitting the button right over here. So while I was running, I noticed that every time I wanted to look at the stats, I was actually back in the home screen. So that was extremely annoying, and maybe like 1 or 2 times it activated Siri so the music stopped. That was actually pretty annoying. I don't experience that on my Garmin, but I'm gonna go inside, charge my watch up, and then on Saturday, I actually have a 12-mile run, so we'll see how it performs with that. Day 3, and I'm using Apple Maps again, this time to pick up my girlfriend that arrives from the airport. So it's 6 in the morning, and I already know the big thing I'm gonna miss out of this drive is CarPlay, but let's navigate again with the GPS. The white car just...
Car.
Yep.
The white car's waving.
I'm back on the MacBook because I'm looking for a gym to work out in while I'm visiting my family, and I was trying to do that on the Apple Watch, but I didn't realize that there's no Safari browser on here, and I was trying to use Yelp and Google, but it was just a little tiresome going between the apps and calling the gyms. But one thing I wanted to note is that during these last 3 days, I learned that the Apple Watch does an amazing job at making phone calls. Let me have you guys listen in so you guys could see the improved microphone and speakers on this. And just trying to inquire to see if you guys have like a 2-week guest pass, that kind of thing, membership.
So we have a week membership for $25. So if you wanted 2 weeks, it would just be $50.
Day 4 of using the Apple Watch Ultra as an iPhone replacement, and final day. I am gonna turn on my iPhone. All the notifications coming in. But what I learned from this little experiment is really 3 things that are I noticed that I missed from not having an iPhone. First is gonna be the camera. So that's definitely the number 1 thing that I use that I couldn't find any way to replace with the Apple Watch Ultra. Second thing is calendars. Now you do have a lot of access to calendars, but it's just because I'm so heavy on my calendar. I was really having to go use my MacBook a lot of times throughout the day to move things around. And then the third thing is CarPlay. So I probably could have kept on going a few more days using the Apple Watch Ultra, but for me personally, I'm about to go on a long run, and really it's just an excuse because I want to use the camera on my iPhone. So it's on. Really hope you guys like this video. I'm gonna attach right here a playlist where I review products and then another video for you guys to watch. But I'll see you guys on next week's video.